I'm going to talk without the mic on so I can get out there and turn it off. That'd be great. Just make sure. Can everybody hear me in the back? Okay, great. My name is Jonathan Treiber. I'm the CEO of RevTrax, and I am going to be talking to you guys about a variety of opportunities that range from an affiliate perspective, publisher perspective, network perspective, and even agency perspective regarding the concept of offline affiliate marketing, which right now, as it stands today, is not a concept anymore. Companies are doing it, advertisers are doing it, publishers are doing it, and quite simply monetizing their audience, their visitors from a publisher perspective in pretty phenomenal ways. So just to get a lay of the land, what I'm curious about is if you could just raise your hand and let me know who here is an advertiser. Anybody? One. Who here is a publisher? Most people. Who here is a network? Okay. And an agency or OPM? Okay. Well, obviously that'll guide most of the conversation. You know, what we care about mostly in this room is, from a publisher perspective, how do we unlock value? How do you guys make more money? And what I'm going to show you is a compelling story where tracking offline sales conversions and attribution of those conversions to you as a publisher will translate into a lot of dollars. Driving sales cross-channel. A lot of people talk about cross-channel marketing. They talk about the web driving to the phone or driving in store. You hear a lot about direct mail or TV driving to a website. You know, that's cross-channel. It can be defined differently by different people. The two types of cross-channel that we care about here is online to phone and online to in-store. There's a lot of talk in the industry right now about drive to phone. Companies like Ring Revenue and companies or networks like Mission Junction have started to explore pay-per-call, other forms of tracking that will give affiliate publishers opportunity to earn compensation, finally, for the phone business that your site is driving for a particular online retailer or cataloger. But what nobody's doing or thinking about, I shouldn't say that, people are more and more and more, is talking about in-store. Because there are various advertisers, as we all know, verticals within affiliate marketing. You range from credit card companies to online retailers. What we're really caring about here is retail. This is where the conversation will be mostly guided towards. Because retailers, if you're looking at networks like ShareASale, LinkShare, Google, CJ, although there's a mix of advertisers, most of them are retail focused, online retail. The numbers here and the compelling case that I'm going to make for you is that online retail represents 3% of all retail spending. What we know is that consumers are spending way more money offline than they are online. It's just sheer numbers. 93% of retail spending happens in store and 7%, my mistake earlier, 7% happens online. So if you guys are making money with online retail and online affiliate marketing, and those retailers happen to have brick and mortar stores or multiple sales channels, whether it's stores, website, and phone, there's a missed opportunity. A lot of retailers, as you know, are siloed. The e-commerce folks care about internet marketing and driving their P&L and their revenue per .com. The retail marketing people, which I typically refer to as the brick and mortar people, care about driving foot traffic into their stores. And the marketing tactics that they've used historically have been very, very different. Direct mail, TV, radio, newspaper is how retailers have spent a lot of money driving in-store foot traffic and sales. The online folks, as you know, have embraced the web, affiliate marketing, search marketing, email marketing, and other digital strategies. But most people aren't driving cross-channel from the web into the stores the same way that they're driving from the web to their e-commerce property. And obviously we're all asking ourselves, or I ask myself every day, why? What the data supports, and these are done through studies by Yahoo, ComScore, through survey data, shows and demonstrates that online marketing which includes sort of an aggregate search, display, email, affiliate, etc., drives $6 of in-store spending within the retail category for every dollar of online spending. This is where you guys are. This is where you want to be. The $6 is where our money is. Retail especially, because that's sort of what, again, the focus of this is predominantly a retail brick and mortar business. So how do we get more of that? I forgot to mention two other critical categories. Retail is something that we all know well because in one way or another, I'm sure we're all working with retail advertisers, e-commerce, catalogers, etc. But we can't ignore two huge industries that are worth, well, restaurants. I think that should be pretty intriguing to a lot of you because they don't really sell online. Although, you know, Domino's and folks are getting into online ordering. Restaurants, in aggregate, is a $270 billion industry in terms of annual sales. What if McDonald's had an affiliate program? What if Ruby Tuesdays had an affiliate program? Dunkin' Donuts? Brinker, which owns Chili's? Right now, they don't know what the opportunity is. You guys, I'm sure, can start thinking about how big that would be. Manufacturers also becomes a killer opportunity because manufacturers are obviously the brands on the shelves at major retailers. So instead of promoting simply just Walmart.com or Walmart stores or JCPenney stores, Macy's, the list is enormous. What about if there was a way to promote more SKU-based offers? Levi's denim jeans at Macy's or Procter & Gamble products at CVS. What we know is this. The brands spend more money in aggregate in advertising than practically anybody else. The Hewlett-Packards, the Dells, the Procter & Gambles of the world spend an enormous sum of money that right now only a fraction of which is online, via digital. Some folks are trying to get into online video. I'm sure if you guys watch online, you know, webisodes like, well, practically anything on Fox or NBC, you'll see the ads for Dove or whatnot in between the shows or commercials. Well, that's all great, but that's all being bought on a CPM basis. How do we all as affiliate marketers convert online video, for example, to a CPA model where it drives the consumer to buy that Dove product in a physical retail store? These are all technologies that are being developed. This is very real and is here and now, as well as over the next 6 to 12 months, will become an increasingly large opportunity for us collectively in the affiliate space. So how does the technology work? At the end of the day, we're tracking sales, right? That's CPA, that's rev share, that's affiliate marketing. There's other types of lead gen. You guys may be even better versed than I am with ring revenue and how the pay-per-calls type of stuff works with CJ. But in general, that is really a hybrid between lead gen and a cost per action, which is measurable and shows intent to purchase. But as far as tracking redemptions, to unlock CPA or rev share-based advertising for retailers and restaurants, there are three predominant technologies. One is your good old-fashioned coupon. Well, it's not really a traditional coupon. One technology, which is by far the most prevalent, is an offer with a smart barcode. Now, in a nutshell, the way that works is a consumer clicks on a publisher link. That link generates, through the technology and the servers and database of the affiliate network providing it, generates a dynamic barcode. That barcode is obviously married to the coupon creative and redeemed by the consumer in the store. But here's what you don't see. What you don't see is that this dynamic barcode has embedded within it all the parameters of your affiliate URL, including publisher ID, sub-affiliate ID, if you're tracking keywords through Google search. Depending on the availability or the structure of the merchant barcode, which will vary by retailer, some barcodes are longer in format than others and hence can capture more or less data. But the dynamicism of these smart barcodes enables every single click from a publisher site to be captured and mapped back to an in-store redemption. Registered gift card. Again, registered gift card is a very different type of unique identifier. The barcode is a great unique identifier because it's dynamic. With the 2 and 3 options being stored value cards and credit cards, those are static identifiers, meaning a consumer through a publisher site will acquire a stored value card, or obviously already have a credit card, and will register that card number, which becomes a unique publisher ID and individual identifier, sub-affiliate ID, when they register that number with the site. And then can activate various merchant level offers, etc., where for those merchants, the technology and the data coming back is being tracked through either their gift card platform or their credit card processing. Question?
So just on number 2 on the registered gift cards, can you clarify when you say the user has to register that card, is that done in the process of, are you talking about something that's purchased online and then, you know, like, through our site you can go to a number of sites, purchase gift cards, go spend them. We actually get our affiliate revenue at the purchase of the card. Are you talking about the user having to register the card number and then we get paid when the transaction happens? And if so, what is the barrier of the, of users having to register?
Well, we know that there's a barrier. What we're seeing is, in some cases, the types of publishers that lend themselves best to these 2 formats are loyalty or member sign-up and login sites. So if you think about loyalty programs, or, I mean, it can be done with other content sites. To answer the question, the consumer doesn't buy the gift card online and have it auto-register because the merchant is paying for the sale of the gift card as a rev share commission and doesn't want to pay on the redemption of the card, double dipping or pay twice. So the process of the registered gift card is the merchant program would instruct the consumer, the publisher would instruct the consumer to go out and buy the card, either directly from the merchant website or from the store or restaurant, and then take that card back to the publisher site and register the number. It is a hurdle in the conversion funnel. That's something that certainly does hurt redemption rates or participation rates, but the folks, again, limited by technology that can utilize this but not this on the barcode side are restaurants. So Brinker International, which owns Chili's, can't scan a barcode, but they have a stored value card program. And the idea is matching the technology with the merchant and their capabilities so that consumers can earn rewards, or as well as the publisher, every time the consumer uses the card and redeems it. So whether it's a stored value card, gift card, or a loyalty card, we could be talking about your CVS or drugstore or key token. The idea is using that card number, gift card, loyalty card, or even credit card, which probably has the most hurdles associated with it because who wants to register their credit card with a potentially a publisher site that they may not feel comfortable with. But nonetheless, this is the landscape of technologies that are available. This is the oldest, number 3, and has been used by a variety of loyalty companies in really the past 20 years. Some of you may be familiar with Rewards Network, which is a restaurant dining program. You register your credit card, you eat at participating restaurants, and you save money. Other folks that use it are some of the other big loyalty programs like Vesdia, UPromise. The list obviously is extensive, but there are limitations to that technology, which is why these 2 technologies have been developed, this one within the last 5 years and this one within the last year. Yes?
Is this technology affiliate program already there, or is it for the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, this technology, all of it exists today. For the affiliate program, it exists today. If that was your question. This got introduced basically within the last 6 months. Last 6 months. So attribution is key. If you're a client on the client side and you're e-commerce director or internet marketing director, or obviously if you're a publisher, you care very much about attribution of the sales that you're driving. Today, unfortunately, these are the only sales that are being attributed to you that you're getting paid for. But what we know is that online marketing and advertising drives a ton more phone and in-store sales than online sales. So I don't, this is not a, I think it's a dilemma, but it's not something that I'm looking, to cause a riot here in the room. The point being that there is an opportunity to gain attribution as marketers and retailers, predominantly retailers, get smarter and more integrated. They want to unlock value. They know that by having a printable coupon out there on the web for free on a Fat Wallet message board may be good, but it won't have optimal results that an affiliate channel and really developing that affiliate channel on a rev share basis will achieve. So the goal of attribution for in-store, or I should say offline affiliate marketing, is predominantly in-store for retail and phone for catalogers and online retail. The phone piece is being executed on today by, as I said again, a company like Ring Revenue. Has a very interesting model to unlock value. There are a couple other players that are in this tracking to phone orders and attribution back to a publisher site. And it's all of our goals that one merchant program across the retailer's call center, e-commerce site, and retail stores becomes all-encompassing, so that retailers earn the fees based on the revenue they're truly generating, which right now, based on certain measurements and surveys that we've done, it's about 1/10 of the revenue that they could be generating. So attribution continued. Here's a great side-by-side, because attribution for in-store versus online, okay, that's great. Obviously, you want to make money in every way possible. This is a clear side-by-side comparison of how a multi-channel approach would work, and how you, as the publisher, would be compensated for a conversion either online or in-store. Let the consumer decide how they want to convert. If they want to convert online and get the same offer, that's great. If they want to convert in-store, that should be their choice, and you guys should get compensated for it. This is a side-by-side. It's a landing page. There are various ways it can be developed. It just is visually an easier campaign to explain than something that could take the form of an online site, which is the landing page, and then if the consumer abandons the site, then providing them with the in-store offer. There are certain intelligences and algorithms that can be run to determine if a consumer is abandoning the site. What are they doing? Are they abandoning the site because they're going to buy in-store? Well, we know that that happens. Are they abandoning the site because they're going to a competitor site? So there are ways to capture that consumer conversion, whether it's side-by-side or other manifestations. Tracking paid search. This is my favorite. Are there any paid search affiliates in the audience? Okay, solid. This is very compelling. I had mentioned earlier that the application of offline conversion tracking technology for paid search more or less enables online search or an in-store transaction or phone transaction to be attributed to a search campaign down to the individual keyword that drove that click and that conversion. Here's how it works. The consumer sees the ad. They hit a landing page with an offer. That offer is an in-store offer in this example. And this barcode, upon the click, gets generated in real time and captures in it the various parameters necessary for tracking that search conversion, including publisher ID, search ID, as well as, depending on the nomenclature, basically the search engine ID, to understand, now when that offer gets redeemed and somebody buys suits for $300, where did that transaction come from? Well, this technology enables an in-store sale to be attributed back to a Google click on the keyword men's suit. Now, for those of you in the search affiliate business, optimizing around this must seem pretty exciting.
Yeah.
The Yeah, question.
Would this pay considerably more than an online affiliate program?
It depends.
Because there's so many variables here that could totally screw up conversion. Like the idiots that work in the store, number one, that can't close a sale because they walk in and they don't give any customer service. Number two, the store scamming you because they don't scan the coupon, they just punch it in the computer. There's like so many variables here that are leaks for affiliate commissions.
Understood.
I would think there'd have to be like 100% more commission to ever even want to try this.
Well, here's the data that we have. The conversion data that we have side by side, having done some A/B testing, between an online conversion and an in-store conversion, shows that the in-store converts higher. So regardless of the human error dynamic which exists.
It converts higher, but how though? How do you track that? I mean, you don't know how many people, how do you know how many people actually printed the coupon versus how many people walked in with it?
Well, there's tracking for all of that. We know, and there's technology to determine how many people are clicking, how many people are printing, and how many people are redeeming in the store. So I'll give you some numbers. This offer in-store converted at 6%, from click to in-store purchase. Now, is there a human error dynamic? Is it possible? Sure. But the end result is the end result. Is it 6% or is it 12%? We can do some testing with different offers or different store locations to determine that. But at the end of the day, affiliates that were promoting this offer made about twice as much money as those spending the same amount on an online conversion. Question?
Sort of similar to that, but how would you track without, necessarily using a coupon?
Well, that's the holy grail question. And there are a lot of agencies, especially working with some major retailers like Best Buy, for example, Walmart, that don't do promotions to try to track that. Let's just say it continues to be the hunt for the holy grail. It's not readily apparent how that can be tracked. You need unique identifiers, you need a digital ID to match with an in-store ID, and you need a connector. So if that connector is a coupon, a credit card number, a gift card number, an email address, at the end of the day there needs to be an identifier that can be matched on the front and back end. And right now, well, let's put it this way. Would you give your email address if you click on and hit a landing page for Walmart if there's no incentive to do so? Probably not. Question?
Well, what about right now as a publisher? I mean, Nike is working really great for advertisers who want to bypass publishers. But if I'm a publisher, I've got, I would say, 60–70% of my agreements with my advertisers say, we can't bid on their name, can't bid on their, the brand names of the merchants they carry. So it seems like this is a great idea for them, but as an advertiser, how do we fit in a world where they're saying, you can't bid on us?
It's a great question, and obviously we all know the growing trend in the affiliate space for merchants to crack down on affiliate search, which has dramatically hurt a lot of what you're talking about, the behavior and activities of affiliates bidding on brand terms, etc. Well, here's what we can say. Where there's now a retail marketer, brick and mortar guy, involved with this type of campaign. Because remember, the end result of this campaign is to drive an in-store sale. What we found, although it doesn't happen 100% of the time, that those guys carry far more clout internally as far as what flies and what doesn't fly from affiliate perspectives and bidding on certain terms. What we have known in several cases is that for clients who have, or for retailers who have stringent controls over which terms you can bid on, certain search affiliates will step in and basically fill the holes in the campaign bidding on long-tail keywords. So there are ways for affiliates to work in harmony with the retailer's existing search efforts, either in-house or through an agency, by creating a more complete search campaign, where an agency or in-house team may only be bidding on trademarks and the obvious short-tail keywords. You've got the affiliates that can come in, and on the cheap also, right? It economically really plays in well to one another. Because long-tail keywords tend to be cheaper on the whole, there's an opportunity to come in and fill the gap in the merchant's in-house campaign with both short-tail and long-tail keywords. So the other point I want to mention here is search. The beauty of my first, or the second slide with the different verticals, right? Restaurants being a phenomenal category for this industry. They don't have to worry about this really, right? You don't have for restaurants or for, maybe for brands like a Hewlett Packard that sell direct, this becomes an issue. But Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have the stringent limitations on search terms the way, Men's Warehouse or Best Buy does. So there's an opportunity to forge new ground in the restaurant vertical with paid search, which is happening today with several key restaurant clients, where there's a little bit more flexibility from the affiliate side. Now, may it end up where it is now with the industry as a whole, where in 2 years, restaurants crack down on this and they say, hey, I'm pulling this in-house, et cetera. Nobody knows. But I think there's opportunity for affiliates to work in harmony with the retailers. Any other questions? So I'm going to go up. Yeah.
Yeah, does the retail store need a special barcode scanner to scan this barcode that you created?
No. It's a good question. Does a retailer need any new software or hardware? The answer is no. Basically, this technology for the barcode piggybacks on the retailer's existing barcode system and barcode symbology. If a retailer can only scan a barcode that's 12 digits long, and the only available digits within the barcode to dynamically create are 5 digits, well, that's the limitation. If it's like this, where S&K had a barcode capability of, 26, 30 digits, I'm not counting them, you have enough room to capture a ton of data. So it will vary by client, but the vision or the way this technology works is it works with the retailer's existing system so that they can scan it, no problem.
So the question is, how many major stores are currently participating?
Right now, I don't have a hard number. It's probably in the neighborhood of 10 major national and regional retailers participating in this type of program. Is there another question? Yes.
Yeah, your company provides this service, correct?
Yes. One of the technologies, not all of the
Oh, okay.
technologies.
Which part of the technology?
The barcode technology is ours. The gift card and the credit card technology is not.
Okay, so that's good enough. How do you work with local business at all, small business?
Currently, no.
Is there an opportunity for that?
Perhaps.
We have a lot. We do mostly local marketing, internet marketing. We focus on that, and something like this would be really great for local markets.
We can get to, towards the end, I have a sort of a
And that's
map
what we're
of-
looking for, actually. We
Okay.
need that.
Okay, well, it's, towards the end, it's a great topic of conversation that I want to get to in terms of what advertisers can work with this, and how is this best geared to what type of advertiser? Yes, question.
I have 2 questions actually. The first question is, let's say I run a hypothetical coupon site and I want to do a mobile list, some SMS alerts, things like that. Would the coupon codes be able to be sent via SMS?
Yes.
I know there are some providers that are doing it like almost with others.
Absolutely. There, I didn't have an example campaign, but we did something for Jackson Hewitt Tax Prep. Jackson Hewitt is a major H&R Block tax competitor. They don't sell online. So it also, again, when you're thinking about the vastness of this opportunity, it unlocks retailers that don't sell anything online. Now you can drive offline sales and conversion traffic. The point I wanted to make was the landing page that was developed had both a printable coupon but also a send to mobile tool. So the coupons can be, if the merchant, again, can accept it or wants that component, it can be purely digital end-to-end, from the web to the mobile phone to the in-store redemption. And we've seen great success with that.
And the second part of my question was, would this also extend itself to offline in terms of doing media buys, newspapers, things like that?
Yes.
Tracking codes that we could just, like, for instance, do media buy and have the person bring the coupon.
Yep. While the answer is yes, it's not as exciting to most marketers as well as to us and to the client because the dynamicism of the barcode generation, tracking clicks, etc., becomes more compelling from an analytics standpoint than here's a barcode, let's put it in a newspaper and see how it goes. But yeah, the same tracking would apply. Any other questions? Okay. So tracking paid search provides probably the deepest level of attribution from an in-store sale back to a search campaign down to the keyword/search engine that drove that conversion. So here's a case study, right? We all care, and I think we all can wrap our heads around that this is a really cool opportunity, and there may be holes in the conversion funnel and this and that. We'll work through the challenges, but I have 2 case studies to share with you based on industry data and real hard campaign data that corroborate the size of this opportunity. So this is again S&K Menswear. They're a regional Joseph A. Banks competitor, men's formal wear. And here are the conversion data points we saw. 24.4% of clicks converted to prints. 22.9% of prints converted to redemptions. The AOV of the program is $210, which was 2 times both their average in-store purchase by an average S&K customer, as well as 4 times their online average order size. That makes sense, doesn't it? When we're ordering men's apparel or whatever it may be from a .com, we go and we buy with purpose. We say, hey, I need a suit, I need a tie. Typically what they found is the online buyer buys fairly inexpensive merchandise. I don't know anybody recently, though, okay? Raise your hands. Have you ever bought a suit online? Anybody? 2 people. Most people buy their suits in the store. So when people are looking to buy suits, and this was the channel through which they bought suits, which was 4 times what they would buy online, and 2 times what an average S&K customer would buy in store. That's very compelling if we're talking about incrementality or cannibalization, which some of you may be thinking about merchant objections here. Customer acquisition. S&K never did online marketing. They had a .com, but it was really, really small. The new customer acquisition rate, new to file that we saw through the affiliate channel in-store at S&K was 46% new customers. Wow, that was big. Their average new customer acquisition rate through other direct marketing channels was around 20%. So from a search perspective or from an affiliate perspective, everybody always talks, or a lot of people think about, revenue per click. Somebody clicked on a link on my site. What is that worth to me? With this campaign, we showed that the click, on average, was worth almost 12 bucks. Well, that's not the end of the story. That's 12 bucks incremental revenue per click, because this is in-store revenue, which right now affiliates aren't capturing. So an online click, let's say, is $4 revenue per click. Now you get to add 12 bucks to that. And the best news is we have not seen cannibalization between the in-store and the online piece. So although you may not be able to add A plus B, $4 plus $12, you're not eliminating the online piece. So it is truly incremental revenue to affiliates when you incorporate the in-store piece. Any questions on this?
And just back to my earlier question about bidding on keywords and looking at your clients just specifically because I think you know them, I hope you know them well. Do most of them who are engaging in this type allow for bidding on those keywords, or do they restrict as much as, let's say, typical affiliates?
It depends. S&K, who didn't have an online program, was more flexible. CompUSA, very stringent. They have a very robust link share program for online. They saw, an incredible amount of potential cannibalization there. So it will depend on the client. I think the rule of thumb is the less the client plays in the online affiliate space, the more flexibility there would be to drive in-store results using a broader array of keywords and trademark terms. And again, the beauty of this model is it opens up more of those types of advertisers. I don't think anybody in this room is going to say, hey, I know 20 advertisers that don't have an online affiliate program and don't do online affiliate search or search themselves. With these guys, almost every other client or retailer or restaurant doesn't have a search strategy. So you're literally able to come in and help craft a strategy, in most cases like a trusted partner, and help them understand this. S&K's most compelling value prop that they got from the entire Clicks to Bricks program was paid search. They didn't really understand it at first. A search partner came in and showed them these results. They started to care a lot and embrace that search partner as a partner and advisor to help them grow that search strategy through the affiliate channel versus in-house. Natural search. Question?
Do you have any numbers on an offer like that, $10 off? Because that's not, 50% off is kind of an extreme offer, whereas $10 off is more like something that could commonly.
Well, that's a good point. Here's the, you may not be able to read the fine print down here. 50% off was actually store-wide. This isn't a coupon for 50% off. Okay, the S&K in their stores was promoting 50% off on certain merchandise. Anyone. This coupon, again, you can come up here and look at it more carefully. This is the call to action, of course. It's like a TV ad that Kohl's runs saying that they're, up to 70% savings store-wide. It's announcing or communicating that this offer exists in every single one of their stores. This coupon gets you an extra 10% off. So we're not talking, egregious types of coupon deals. 10% off is arguably not very compelling. But nonetheless, the number of people who printed off this coupon and redeemed it to literally only get 10% extra was extraordinarily high. Natural search, right? We talked about paid search, but what about natural search, SEO? Certain affiliates, does anybody in here do SEO or landing page optimization? Cool. This is an example that is currently live and represents an amazing opportunity. Fabulous Savings, this is a case study regarding them. Fabulous Savings, what they've done as far as executing this campaign, has built out a landing page for each and every store location for CompUSA, optimizing each page for long-tail keywords associated with that particular merchant location. Is it in a shopping center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, near the movies? That type of thing. And optimizing and tagging the site for these long-tail keywords drives a ton of traffic. And the conversions, although we don't have a long amount of data, SNK we had 6 months of data, so it was very robust. I don't have results to share yet with this, but again, the strategy for SEO is the same. Consumer traffic to the site, it has unique and customizable content related to not only CompUSA, but that location in Altamonte Springs, Florida. And it has the coupon that can be redeemed at the store with the barcode and the tracking back to that publisher and to that unique SEO optimized landing page. Loyalty affiliates. Is anybody in here a loyalty affiliate? Probably not. Okay. I mentioned earlier about the gift card component, which really fits better with a membership or login-based site, where there's more of a trust factor between the consumer and the publisher's site. And the gift card numbers really serves as the unique identifier that when the consumer redeems it by eating at a restaurant or retailer, is able to save money, cash back, money for college, and obviously that's how the publishers are able to earn fees from a company like Chili's for in-store transactions. Coupon websites. We talked a little bit about that. There was a question about mobile. Mobile becomes a connector between the web and the store. Printable coupon is also a connector, although it's not very sexy. People need to print it, maybe lose it, crumple it up. What we know is that this, however, is the predominant form that coupons or in-store offers take. The mobile phone is going to become increasingly important. I think we all know that, whether it's with innovative iPhone apps or BlackBerry platform apps. The mobile phone will become a connector as well as its own media and content delivery unit, and will, over time, approach the size of the web in terms of people engaging with things like promotions, content, via their mobile device. So the technology works on the retail end and can track redemptions using unique codes, barcodes, whatever the data or the unique identifier is for that particular merchant. And the delivery or marketing channel is the web. So the comment about, can this be done via mobile phone? The answer is absolutely. A lot of clients, restaurants, retailers want to touch mobile couponing. Sort of, I think, an overly hot trend right now that doesn't really deliver a lot of results. But there's interest. So now with the opportunity to connect that mobile device, which is a mobile coupon, which everybody's pretty hot for, to the internet, which actually drives the results and drives those sales and redemptions, you have a pretty compelling conversion funnel and value prop to the merchant. So this is a slide I was talking about earlier about the size of the retailers, etc. Who's the right candidate for this? Well, obviously, your Fortune 500 retailers. Okay, 3 are up there. This is the magnitude of difference that I was talking about on that first slide. Staples, which has the closest split between online and in-store, based on recent earnings filings from them, they're all publicly traded companies, they generate $8 billion of online sales and $15 billion of in-store sales. Best Buy is the most exacerbated example with $2 billion of online and $43 billion of offline. And Sears with $3 billion of online and $44 billion of offline. The point is, the large retailers are not the only ones who can benefit from this. They're the ones who have a multi-channel sales strategy. Sears, Best Buy, Staples, they all sell over the phone, on the web, and in a store. So they're the most logical place to go as far as clients to deliver the most amount of value for them. But we shouldn't overlook the local market, because your local merchants, who may own 1 store mom and pop or own 10 stores in New York City, they're not nearly this big. But the local merchant market, as far as retail, independent restaurants, service providers, amounts to significantly more annualized revenue than this. The technology has hurdles in some places tracking for local merchants, because typically local merchants don't have sophisticated systems to track and capture the barcodes or the promo codes. So, as far as there was a question that the gentleman left about, employees and not scanning the barcodes or redeeming the coupons. Well, it happens, let's say, a little bit at the major retailers and restaurants, but it happens a lot where it's an independently owned restaurant and the guy taking that coupon is the owner. Well, there's a lot more wiggle room that he'll take and liberty he'll take with accepting or not accepting that printable coupon or mobile coupon, which obviously hurts us all because that conversion date is very important. So the best I can say is the local market represents a tremendous opportunity, sort of like another holy grail, where with the right technology, perhaps maybe it's not tracking redemptions. Maybe it's doing something on a pay-per-print basis, where it's a lower fee, but ensures conversion data is reliable. And there is data that we can support with other merchants that are larger, where there is conversion data, that the percentage conversion numbers are substantial, i.e., categorically we know that 20% of coupons that get printed get redeemed. We have very good data to support that. So, if we can build out the analytics and the algorithms to provide that supporting pricing, we can all back into from a cost per sale to a cost per print and provide the same compelling economic opportunity both for affiliates and for merchants without necessarily having to ask merchants to implement new systems or worry about the reliability of that conversion data. So I think the biggest thing we care about in this industry is making more money. I think getting visibility within the broader marketing departments. I think being involved with a highbrow industry and doing as much honest and forthright, hardworking marketing as possible is part of it and necessary, right? I don't think you'll be able to encourage some of the big brand clients and even some of the reputable small local merchants to work with and within an industry that isn't reputable. But with reputation on the up and up, there's a lot of hard data to support that this market that we're operating in right now for affiliate marketing is substantially undersized. If you incorporate restaurants, brands and manufacturers, retailers, there are people we're not even thinking about. Right? You know, if I had to brainstorm here just on the fly, what about theme parks? Right? You can't take a roller coaster ride on the web, but you can at Six Flags. Well, these are all opportunities for affiliate marketers, as long as there's a platform that exists to connect the web to the redemption offline. So I think conservatively, that our market, which right now I don't think anybody has a real number to it, but $500 million of annual sales within the affiliate industry, broadly defined, could easily increase to $7.1 billion in terms of affiliate-related revenues. The $7.1 billion as well as the $500 million represent a percentage of merchant sales that are relevant to affiliate marketing. So $45 billion at Best Buy, the average rev share at Best Buy is 2%. That number and numbers like it are what comprises the $7.1 billion. So what are the conclusions here? If any of you are working with a client, an advertiser, a partner that has brick and mortar stores, that has a call center, you need to be asking for this. Because if you're not, you're leaving money on the table. There are technologies to support this. So the thought of, you know, maybe some of you coming into this room were thinking, hey, I want to do this, but how do I do it? I'm not a technology company. I can't do this. I don't have the platform for this. So just sort of shrug and continue on with business as usual and miss out on this opportunity. Well, part of this presentation was to show you that there are other companies out there, not just RevTrax, but others, that are in the market now that can support offline affiliate marketing. So if any of you are working with multi-channel merchants, you need to be asking your affiliate managers for this. Arguably, they're not the right people to make this decision and, you know, hook you in with the right retail people, but it's a start. The more vocal we are about it, the bigger the opportunity will end up being sooner. And, you know, that's the real conclusion. Yes?
What happens once the coupon is sent? What happens as far as the publisher receiving it?
The way the publisher receives money is through the network that the publisher is participating in for that merchant. So the receival of funds or the receipt of funds doesn't change between online and offline.
But still, they have to calculate based on how much money was spent at the store for
That's
that
right.
coupon.
That's
Do
right.
they have to add the software to do that calculation?
The network will provide that tech, that's part of the technology. And the merchant, much like an online program, will send their data file for their transaction log, in-store purchases, along with the coupon barcodes or whatever unique identifier it is, to the network. The network will review it or analyze the data and then provide reporting back to each relevant publisher how much they earned and what they're due in terms of affiliate fees. Yes?
Walking in here, the only company that I was aware of doing this was RevTrax. And at this point, you're still the only company. So at the risk of asking you to promote your competition, I'm going to ask you, who is your competition right now?
I hate that question.
No,
I knew it was coming. No, it's a great question. I think my best answer is, I don't know them yet. It's going to happen. I think that there are entrants in the space. I think that there are new innovative companies that all have different go-to-market strategies. You have companies, I referenced several times, Ring Revenue. The guys at RevTrax, we love what they're doing. Right? And we're all working as a team here, everybody in this room, to get that attribution for offline sales. Ring Revenue, through their telephone tracking technology, has one solution. It's not in-store, but it's still breaking ground into this new universe of offline sales. So, you know, are there companies doing in-store? I think that the only or closest company, who ironically some of you may actually work with, but they've been around for longer, they're significantly bigger than we are, and phenomenally successful, is Coupons.com. Coupons Inc. is a parent company. Coupons.com is a destination site, of course. They drive probably more consumer traffic than any coupon website in the world. Don't quote me, but I think I read it somewhere, try about 12 million uniques a month. They are not classified as an affiliate network, which is mind-boggling for me, because what they do is affiliate marketing. What they work with predominantly are grocery stores, or brands, grocery brands that sell within a store. We're talking Campbell's Soup, Charmin toilet paper, those guys on the CPG side, consumer packaged goods. And the clarification I want to make with coupons.com is they have their own destination site and have a syndicate of 3,000 other coupon sites. Some of you, or any of you working with coupons, okay, a couple folks. Their model is very different. Their model is pay per print. They don't close the loop. It's not rev share. It's not pay per sale. They pay for their brands. Charmin, Procter & Gamble pay them every time a consumer downloads Coupons Inc.'s printer driver software and then prints the coupon. And the fee will vary based on the coupon and based on the advertiser. And Coupons Inc. will share that pay-per-print fee with the referring publisher site. Cool Savings, there are several people in this room that work with Coupons Inc. That, to me, is our closest thing to a competitor, but in a side-by-side evaluation, and again, knowing their business, it is different. I think what you're going to see is you're going to see more of an emphasis from the online affiliate networks, CJ, Google, and Linkshare, to enter this space in a variety of ways. I can't make any predictions, but I think that as retailers become more integrated, and as the .com retailers at Macy's and Best Buy and Staples and Lord & Taylor, etc., get smarter, they're going to want an integrated solution for both offline, in-store phone, and online. So, maybe we're 2 years away, maybe we're a year away, but that's sort of how the landscape looks from our standpoint. Question?
Do you have an affiliate program for me hooking retailers up with you guys?
Yes.
Nice.
And well, not to go into the details, but it's a very robust program with very significant compensation compared to, I'm sure a lot of you have thought in the past about introducing merchants to the online networks and the fees associated with doing that, which don't seem that compelling. So yes, we have a very concerted focus on building partners and a community to create a network, or what we're calling a cooperative, where everybody shares in the upside and unlocks value for everybody. So that's, any other questions? Yes?
This is somebody like, let's say it's Linkshare, where they have the exclusive, where they build.
Nope, that's a good question. CompUSA has an exclusive with Linkshare for online affiliate marketing.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, the question was, how does it work with merchants who have an online affiliate program exclusively with an online network like Linkshare? The short answer, as I was saying, is they have an exclusive for online affiliate marketing. They're working with us for in-store affiliate marketing. Different divisions, different budgets, managed by the same guy, but nonetheless, contractually it's different. Yes?
Sorry, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but we're brainstorming here through the entire time you're talking. With online coupons, I mean, click-through coupon codes, they change frequently. They last a week, they're good for a week and a half. Now, a lot of the strategies you're talking about, managing Google, pay-per-click ads, or building out landing pages, are fairly much more labor-intensive. What is the average, is there an average lifespan? Are we talking about coupons that are good for 1 week? Are we talking about coupons that may be good for, a month, 2 months, 3 months? Are we talking about the above?
Talking about the above. We're not talking about one client, one retailer providing one offer per week. What we know is that things need to last a long time, meaning the offers need good expiration dates. An expiration date on one of our coupons is no different than cookie expiration or number of return days on an online e-commerce site. So we provide guidance to our clients to create programs that will last 30 days, minimum. Now that doesn't mean that it's their only offer. They may want a standing offer. CompUSA, you saw their offer. All we do is dynamically continue updating the expiration date. That coupon never goes away. But what we will do, in addition to, is we will add other shorter term offers, product offers for that week, to the dynamic landing page, which, oh, by the way, we provide to our partners. The other beauty of it, which we've heard several concerns around in online couponing, is the issue of updating links frequently. And coupons expire quickly and need to be, taken down and revised, etc. And one of the things we've done to circumvent that is it's just one link. The link never changes, but the splash page or landing page that it links to gets updated dynamically with whatever offer or offers that that client has live at the time. And there are various permutations. I'm sorry. Yes, question?
So it's automatically updated plus.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the last thing anybody wants to do is continue. I mean, that's why for me to coupon has become so popular. They automate everything. Who wants to update 100 links every day? So what we've done is, tried to streamline a lot of those processes and incorporate a very holistic coupon campaign. So if a company is promoting one offer or 30 offers, publishers don't need to do anything. They may want to proactively optimize if they're doing SEO or whatnot, knowing the expiration dates of those coupons, be able to optimize the site accordingly. But as far as the amount of work required, it's negligible. Yes.
So do we have like eyes as data feed?
Yes. Yes. Question.
What kind of latency do you guys see with people bringing in coupons?
Again, depends. Depends on the vertical. Restaurants, very, very quickly.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that dynamic is pretty easy, right? You go on the web, you look for a coupon, you go to dinner that night with your family. So the turnaround is pretty quick. Retailers, it depends on the vertical. Men's stores, like SMK, we saw anywhere between a week and 2 weeks.
Okay.
But all within that, average, let's say, online cookie return window or conversion at sale. So, we have rarely seen somebody print a coupon and then redeem it 30 days later. It almost never lasts that long.
Yeah.
And the other thing, which is also great news to everybody, is this is a chance to reform merchant expectations around how they perceive the affiliate channel. Right? A lot of affiliates complain about payment terms. Right? I mean, who does it? Who wants to get paid 120 days after you drive the sale? Well, these merchants, because this is a new dynamic and a new frontier, are willing to play ball on reasonable payment terms, net 30. So there's an opportunity here to reset the clock, so to speak, and really get merchants to be more partners than what has developed in some cases, which is somewhat of an adversarial relationship. Question? Yeah.
I've been using offline marketing to market my site for about 4 years now, and a lot of networks associate offline marketing with fraud. Are they going to be more accepted towards offline marketing at all? Or?
I did get that. Sorry.
I use retailers. A lot of retailers promote my site. And I use a lot of offline methods to promote my site. I know I've been dropped by 2 networks. They basically told me that they don't accept any form of offline marketing at all. And if it's not, search online, it's almost considered to be fraudulent. I'm just wondering if the networks are going to be more, acceptive towards offline marketing.
Offline tactics like direct mail or print or newspaper? The short answer is, at least with us, yes. Because remember, who's our audience? It's the marketer at the retailer who is buying the newspaper, doing the direct mail. So from their standpoint, they're saying, hey, this is a great idea. We can find partners to not only do clicks to brick or digital advertising for us, which is scalable and much more costly from an ROI, much less costly. They're also open-minded to doing things. I'll give you a funny idea. Dish Network is interested in working with one of our partners to do door hangers in hotels. This was the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. Where basically the door hanger for like your dry cleaning in the hotels would have an ad for Dish Network with an 800 number, unique and dynamic for that publisher, and a promo code that would link the sale back to the publisher. And Dish Network, when got it for it, and even offered to pay for all the hangers. Wow. So there's opportunity here. It's not, really just blinders on in one channel. Merchants really want, especially the retail folks, I don't want to say they're desperate, but they want store traffic. They want customers in. They want customers to spend. And if it's an innovative solution that is cost effective, which we all know affiliate is, they're willing to listen. Any other questions? No? Well, thank you very, very